And maybe you're looking to do something indoors this weekend. Forrest Hartman, our favorite film critic, coming in. It's been a while, so welcome back.
Well, thank you. Great to be here.
And you're talking about a big release coming out this week, the Joker movie.
Yeah, we're talking about Joker, and a lot of people has anticipated this. We got Joaquin Phoenix taking on a role that Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger famously did previously. But in this one, the Joker gets his own film. I mean, this is all about him. We see, not to give you a spoiler, Batman in the film, but only in passing, and it's really not about Batman.
And now, you were saying Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger, big shoes to fill. How do you think Joaquin Phoenix did?
Well, I think it's incredible. I mean, the one thing that really stands out about this film to me is the performance, because this is the story of the Joker. It's really an origin story. It shows how the Joker became this big villain in the DC universe. And it's an extraordinary performance by Joaquin Phoenix. I mean, I could even see him getting an Oscar nomination for this type of role.
And that's something you don't always hear about these types of movies, these comic book inspired movies, but you and I were talking before the break, or during the break, this is probably not something you want to take your kids to see.
No, I mean, this is an R-rated film, and it deserves to be an R-rated film. There are some gruesome bits of violence in this, which is, I mean, not surprising if people really look at the history of this character. The other thing I would say is this is not necessarily a movie for Avengers fans, and certainly lots of people who like the Avengers are going to like this, but it's not that type of superhero film. There's not much comedy in it. It is gritty. It's dark. I would liken it more to a film like Silence of the Lambs than I would most of the superhero films that we've seen out there.
Yeah, and so this is something that, again, don't take your kids to this.
No.
This is a very grown-up type of film, and I know that people see something that comes out inspired by comic books and they think, oh, this is a good thing for the kids. But again, I'm going to stress this. Don't.
Hey, this is less comic booky than, say, Deadpool, which I would say, hey, you probably don't want to take the kids to that because of the overt R rating, but it's R rated in a different way. Like I said, I think Silence of the Lambs, a movie like that, is a nice description. It's an overtly political film, not meaning you have to be liberal or conservative to enjoy it, but it wants us to think about things like treatment of the mentally ill, social inequality, big issues. So it's a deep film, and director Todd Phillips really explores them.
Okay, well, 1 out of 10, what did you think?
You know, it's always hard to do this after seeing something less than 24 hours, but I'm going to give it an 8. It's a very well-made film, but as you said, not for the kids.
Okay, so yeah, keep that in mind if you are looking for something to do this weekend without the kids. Joker might not be a bad idea for you. Forrest, thank you so much for coming in.
Absolutely.